The legendary golfer Tiger Woods has officially reached the status of billionaire. Just recently, he became only the third athlete in the world to be worth $1 billion, joining the ranks of NBA legend Michael Jordan and Lakers superstar LeBron James. Woods is estimated to have a net worth of at least $1 billion as stated by Forbes. Until the end of his career in 2012, he held the prestigious #1 spot on Forbes' list of the highest-paid athletes for a total of 10 consecutive years. He holds the record for the most prize money won by a professional golfer in history, with $121 million. Even more impressive is the fact that this significant financial milestone was reached without the acceptance of a lucrative contract in the 9-digit range to compete in the controversial Live Golf Tour backed by Saudi Arabia. When you're one of the highest-paid athletes in the history of sports and you have won virtually every major golfing title there is to win, it's only natural that you'd have more than one mansion to call home. This one comes complete with an on-site golf course, just in case Tiger needs to get some practice in before a big tournament. Tiger Woods started from scratch when constructing his 12-acre property in Jupiter Island, Florida. It is estimated that the total cost of this endeavor will be $55 million. When Tiger purchased a piece of real estate in 2006, it already contained a rather opulent home, but he had it demolished shortly after making the purchase. In addition to a private dock, this property features multiple pools, a tennis court, an oxygen therapy room, a fitness center, a media room, and a wine cellar in the basement. Even an elevator can be found in the mansion. The property can be broken up into two distinct parts, a living quarters that is 3,300 square feet and a multi-purpose building that is 6,400 square feet in total. In addition to these two buildings, there is a glass-enclosed walkway that connects them, as well as a garage, a large mooring area for his boats, and a guest house. In addition, he can watch movies in his personal theater or play games in the game room that is located in his basement. In 2010, as the finalization of his divorce from Ellen Noreen was taking place, he was the one who built the extravagant home. Jupiter Island, which has a population of slightly more than 900 people, is considered to be one of the most exclusive neighborhoods in the area. Additionally, Tiger is the owner of a private island on Lake Malarn. This island features a private harbor, an open yard, and even 6 golf tees for him to practice on. The island is perfect for those looking for a private getaway, as it has its own key and private ferry boat for access. It is situated in a remote area that is encircled on all sides by water. The 25,000 square meter ultra-secluded location features a luxurious villa, a lawn that is large enough for a golf club and comes with 16 grounds, a hunting cottage, a pool, a hot tub, stables, a private harbor, and plenty of untouched woods. You can get there by boat or a small plane, and the property does come with its own landing strip for the plane. Even though the property is cut off from the rest of the world, it is not located in a particularly remote part of the world. In addition to only being an hour away from Stockholm in any direction, by car or boat, the estate features all of the conveniences that one would expect from a modern and luxurious gateway. Wood from the immediate area was used in the construction of the house. The land even has a Viking stronghold from the 11th century that adds a touch of historical charm, and you can have it all for 45 million Swedish kronor, which is the equivalent of $5.6 million. The land is currently up for sale. Big Cat, or Big Cat as it was sometimes referred to on the course, needs to find his way around town. Naturally, Tiger accomplishes this feat without sacrificing either speed or luxury. In more ways than one, the value of his Mercedes SLR McLaren edition cannot be quantified. Each vehicle that was purchased can be personalized according to the preferences of the buyer at an additional cost of $250,000. Due to the unique nature of this edition's specifications, no two cars are the same. Due to the additional labor that was required to design the automobile, a total of only 25 of them were ever manufactured. Naturally, Tiger has one of those 25 spots all to himself. He can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.4 seconds and maintain speeds of 209 miles per hour for extended periods of time. Naturally, Tiger has a garage full of vehicles, but one that stands out is the carbon fiber-bodied Porsche Carrera GT, which had an original MSRP around $500 million. but is now going for as high as a few $1,000,000 and has a top speed of 205 miles per hour. When it comes to yachts, Tiger possesses two vessels that are both appropriately dubbed the Privacy. This yacht serves as the celebrity's private retreat where they can get away from it all. The level of privacy is beyond description. The golfer's yacht measures 155 feet in length and is estimated to have cost approximately $25 million. It has sleeping quarters for a total of 21 people. How can a massive luxury yacht with ritzy guests entertain those guests if it doesn't have any amazing amenities? The jacuzzi on the deck of Tiger's yacht has room for 8 people, and there's a bar for any celebrity guests who want to get drunk. In the event that you want to go to greater depths, there is also a fitness center, a theater, and a decompression chamber for diving available to you. The yacht captained by Tiger has a total range of 4,000 nautical miles, which is sufficient for completing a round trip that extends from Bethpage Black, Long Island to Jupiter Island, Florida. Even though it wasn't designed to be a racing mode, Privacy is still capable of reaching some respectable speeds. The typical cruising speed of the yacht is 16 knots, and its top speed is approximately 18 knots. Because of its size, Tiger's yacht is able to accommodate a number of other vessels, including some that are more manageable size. There are also 2 motorized scooters, 2 ocean kayaks, and 3 jet skis in there somewhere. It is not surprising that Tiger and the woman who was previously his wife chose to spend their wedding night aboard the yacht. When it's not out on the water, it spends its time docked in North Palm Beach, Florida. The yacht owned by Tiger has 3 decks. The main level is where things are happening, but there is also a second level and an observation deck. It might appear to be a lot, but Tiger's yachts need a specific kind of fuel in order to power its enormous twin engines that each produce 1,800 horsepower. The yacht has storage space for a staggering 12,000 gallons of gas. It takes a large crew to successfully navigate and operate a yacht of this size. How many? To be exact, there are 9. While on board, the crew members of the Tiger share 4 separate cabins, making the total number of bedrooms on board 9. Tiger needs 9 employees just to run this boat. His second yacht is slightly smaller than the first one, but it is still 61 feet long and cost him approximately $3 million to buy. The vessel, known as the Solitude, was constructed by a company known as Garlington Landauer Marine. It is a popular style of boat among scuba divers, and it is common knowledge that Tiger enjoys diving on occasion. In addition to his enthusiasm for golf, the professional golfer has a deep passion for spearfishing. He has even mastered the art of free diving in order to spearfish without the use of an air tank. The yacht is currently moored at the Pirates Cove Resort and Marina, which is located only a short distance away from Tiger's home on Jupiter Island. In 2017, Tiger was observed traveling from Los Angeles to Dubai on a regular passenger flight. When the golfer needs to turn around, he typically boards his $54 million private jet. That was the first time in 10 years that he flew on a commercial airline. In addition to having the capacity to carry a total of 24 passengers at once, the aircraft has a non-stop flight time of 12 hours. There's a full office setup, a kitchen, a sleeping area, a wireless network, satellite communication, and a radium phone in case he needs to write a few checks, and there's also satellite communication. When compared to the cabins of other private aircraft, the G550's expensive cabin offers passengers more room to move around, in addition to greater flexibility. Because of the unusually large size of the windows in this aircraft, passengers can take in the scenery that is simply unmatched. Speaking of writing checks, Woods is involved in a number of different businesses that bring in money in addition to owning a live production company and a golf course design company. The Nexus Luxury Collection is a global hospitality, real estate development, and asset management firm, and he is an investor in the company. In addition to this, he has investments in a high-end miniature golf experience that has multiple locations in Florida, as well as a startup company that creates software for hospitals. Woods' victories on the golf course only account for a small portion of his overall earnings over his career. The vast majority of his fortune comes from endorsement deals with companies like Nike, Gatorade, Rolex, and Monster Energy, amongst others. A Rolex watch is an essential accessory for any man of means. In addition to following this rural lifestyle, Tiger Woods also purchased a Rolex watch designed specifically for his hobby of spearfishing. The Rolex Sea Dweller is a waterproof watch that was first introduced in 1967 and was designed with divers in mind. On the dial, there was a glassy gradient of twilight blue and bottomless black, which perfectly portray the color that one sees when exploring the depths of the ocean. There are rumors that the special watch set the Tiger back $10,000. Even though he does not put on his Rolex President Day Date, which costs $34,000 very often these days, it was without a doubt his favorite watch when Rolex signed him in 2011. This watch has a fluted bezel, and it has a case that is 40 millimeters in diameter and is constructed out of 18-karat white gold. His meticulously curated collection is finished off with this incredibly refined dress watch. Since Tiger considers Jupiter to be his primary residence, he reasoned that he might as well establish a dining establishment there. The Woods Jupiter, which first opened its doors in 2015, is a restaurant that specializes in American cuisine. The Woods was envisioned as a gathering spot for close friends and family, a place where they could unwind and re-energize. Initial reports suggested that Tiger intended to spend approximately $1,000 per square foot on the restaurant, which is approximately 30% more than the typical upscale restaurant would spend. The construction of this Tiger location cost approximately $8 million, making it significantly more expensive than an IHOP. Tiger Woods' earnings are not spent solely on luxury items such as automobiles, boats, and restaurants. Rather, a portion of his wealth is donated to charitable organizations. In 2006, Tiger Woods opened the doors to the Tiger Woods Learning Center. In addition to various media facilities, the property also features an outdoor golf instruction area. It cost about $18 million to build this 35,000 square foot facility in Anaheim, California, where disadvantaged children from households with incomes lower than the federal poverty line are invited to learn about careers in the fields of mathematics, science, technology, and language arts. Tiger wanted to emphasize the significance of education as a means of inspiring children to have ambitious dreams. Because Tiger Woods is one of the highest paid athletes of all time, he has no problem dropping millions of dollars on various items. Even though his record-setting golf career has been marked by some low points, he continues to hold the title of highest paid golfer in the world. And taking into account how difficult golf is, that is impressive in and of itself. So what other investment or assets do you recommend to Woods? Let us know in the comments below. If you liked and enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. For more insightful videos, get notified by clicking the bell button below. From the high-end stories of today, this has been Modern Luxury. As always, we look forward to seeing you again in one of our videos. Thanks for watching.